Yo, what's up everybody? So today's review is on Prison Break Season 5. So in this season, we get the big reveal that Michael is actually alive. And now it's up to Lincoln to go to Yemen and break him out of another prison, of course. Was this season necessary? No. I felt like Season 4, they wrapped it up perfectly. I mean, it sucked that Michael died. But, I mean, he died getting Sarah out. I like, where everybody else ended. Mahone, Sucre. See, I think everybody ended on a happy note except Michael, which sucked. But I thought they ended it great. So the entire time I'm watching this, I'm like, okay, how are they going to explain how Michael ended up living? And the explanation they gave was okay. It was a good explanation. Of course he's working for somebody else and he's doing this and doing that. I get it. Okay, that's actually cool. It's a cool story. I like it. So it's plausible. I'm just tired of seeing them break out of another prison. It's like, damn, we did it in Season 1. We did it in Season 3. Now we're doing it in Season 5. It's like, I know it's called Prison Break, but do we really want to keep seeing you trying to break out of a damn prison? I'm tired of seeing you with all these millions of tattoos over your body. Another cool thing about this season is we actually get to see old characters. We get to see C-Note. C-Note is actually helping Lincoln get to Michael. The thing is like, I never saw them as being buddy-buddy. Like, there's one point he's like, C-Note's like, okay, I love you, brother. I'm like, we didn't even get that type of bonding in seasons 1 through 4. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was mostly like, man, screw this guy. I gotta do this, I gotta do that. All right, you take care. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, we in this because we have to be in this together, not because we're buddy. You know what I'm saying? We're brothers and all that. So I love that C-No came back. You know what I'm saying? I love that he helped him out. I just didn't see him and Lincoln like that. T-Bag, one of my favorite characters, is back. And what I love about that is he's not the same T-Bag as he was before. Like, he actually wants to change. It's like we see none of that psychopath T-Bag that we used to back in the previous seasons, which I like. That's like, switch up the characters a bit. You know what I'm saying? See what they're at now, because remember, this is like, I think in the show was like 7 years. This is 7 years later, so not everybody's going to be the same. And I thought T-Bag's progression throughout the show was great. Again, he's still one of my favorite characters. My other favorite character, Sucre, is back, and what I hate is that we do not get enough of Sucre. I mean, Sucre pops in, he helps out a little bit, and then he's gone. Like, Sucre is in it for all of 3 episodes, and not the entire episodes. You know what I'm saying? I think the first episode, he was in it for all of 5 or 10 minutes. And then the next is like, bits and pieces. So we don't get that much of Sucre. But I like a lot of the new characters, especially Whip. I thought Whip was cool as hell. Because, like homie got some issues. Like, homie is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's like 2 scenes where, so when he getting ready to strike, he sit there and talk about this time at a bar fight when he killed a guy. And I love that. Because it's like, right when he says that, it means that's your ass. In this season's bad guy is a person named Poseidon, and you're not gonna see that person until like maybe like the 4th or 5th episode. And the reveal was like, I saw that coming. It's like, of course, that made sense earlier when this happened, when that should have really happened. Because I mean, let's be real, there's no way in hell that's gonna happen. I mean, yeah, come on now. Everybody else got that, so you don't. Come on now. You're Poseidon. The reunion between Michael and some of the characters, they were all right. I mean, Lincoln and Michael, the minute they finally got together, that was great. Like, you can really tell that, they miss each other. I mean, Michael is sobbing and whatnot. It's like, yup, there we go. You know what I'm saying? The brothers are back together. When Michael and Sarah, reunited, it was just like, hey, Sarah. I was like, what? That's kind of weak. You know what I'm saying? Sucre and Michael's reunion was a lot better than his and Sarah's. I mean, who didn't miss Sucre always calling Michael Poppy? I mean, even though a grown man shouldn't call another man Poppy unless it's his actual father. But I mean, I loved it. I love those two together. I mean, Sucre is the shit. But I wish we had actual touching moments between Michael and his son. I mean, they have scenes together, but it's nothing like, emotional or touching. It's like, dude, you haven't seen your son in 7 years. This is your first time really seeing him, and a lot is going on, and they don't get that. But it's like, at least one point in the show, can we get a nice, touching, heartbreaking moment between the two of you? This season is only 9 episodes instead of the 24 episodes that they normally do, because it is a limited event. So I mean, they're going through a lot in each of these episodes. So some episodes are hit and miss, and overall, I'm just looking at the season like, did y'all really need this season? I mean, y'all did the season so y'all could bring back Michael and maybe have a happy ending. I understand that, but I really don't see the need for this season. And honestly, I feel like if they want to, they even talked about it, they can do another season. I mean, the way they, I mean, Michael is smart as shit. I mean, dude, we can easily do another season with him doing this or doing that. I mean, so I don't see this being the last season. I'm pretty sure they're gonna come up with another season. I mean, why not? Just please don't have him in another prison. That's all I'm saying. But Prison Break season 5, while it was a good season, it wasn't necessary. They could have kept it. They could have just left it off at season 4 where they ended it. I felt that ending was good. There was no need for this ending. I mean, while it was a happier ending, I mean, I'm saying the season leading up to it was just all right, and the finale was actually good. A lot of stuff was going on, but overall, they could have kept this season. So, Prison Break season 5. If you've seen it, comment below and tell me what you think and who's your favorite character out of the entire Prison Break. So, I will see you next time. Peace.